G'day guys, welcome back to VTA. Back in here checking out what Dad's up to with the TED. He's been working pretty hard and got a lot done, so we'll have a look at it. Alright, as you can see, the bonnet's on. We had to put a new T-piece in the front because all this bit down the bottom was missing. It's a shame, but it is what it is. The bonnet doesn't fit super well, it's not super straight. So we'll keep working on that, but it's good enough for now. But yeah, mainly... Oh, we've also changed the oil, or we've put oil in. We drained the old oil and put fresh oil in the transmission. It was pretty low, but the transmission seemed happy. 3-point linkage, everything works. We've driven it, it's quiet, so that's good. But yeah, the main work's happening around the back here. So, for those that don't know, the Rotary Hoe bolts on these 4 studs around the 3-point linkage, around the PTO, sorry. And then it also bolts on to that arm. And then it is lifted via this one, via 3-point linkage arm. But this adapter, which we're missing, hence Dad's making it, the link arm that normally links to here, links to this one instead. So yeah, that's basically how it lifts, and then this bit links onto the hoe, and the other arm isn't actually used. You take that all off. So yeah, we've had to make a few things. We managed to score this little adapter that screws in. And that actually is the alignment piece that aligns this coupling. So that's good. Dad had to, you can see here, it's actually stepped. It was all pretty badly damaged. Obviously, this thing having a hoe on it for so many years, coming on and off, it had damaged that thread in there. So we had to drill that out and step it up to a bigger diameter. So that's a stepped bolt now. And this one was broken off in there, so Dad's actually drilled it out. So that's good as well. So yeah, we'll go and have a look at the actual hoe now. We'll show you that. Okay, so here is the actual hoe itself. As I said, it bolts on the 4 bolts around the PTO shaft. There's the other half of the coupling, if you can see it in there. And that actually, you move this lever, and that's how it's like a dog engagement. That's just with this lever. And this link, this rod, goes up and attaches to the lever which mounts to the mudguard of the tractor. This is the bracket here that mounts under the onto the big piece of angle iron that goes on the under the axle. And then this here is where the 3-point linkage arm attaches to. As you can see, it's bent. We'll have to straighten that. But yeah, 3-point linkage attaches to that, and that's how it lifts, it raises and lowers the hose. So it's all pretty simple. We are chipping away, and hopefully we'll have this mounted soon. Next time you see us, we'll be trying to mount it all up. So here we are. Next day, I've been at work all day, but Dad's been working away at it. We've got the tractor and the rotary hoe all together in one place. So this is the bracket Dad had to make. That's sort of a closer copy to what we saw in the parts picture as we could get. It's not perfect, but it's near enough. And yeah, this is already, Dad's made a pin here. Is this out of gear? It is out of gear. So essentially that pin is stepped. That is what, 3/8? 5/16.
5/16.
So I think that's 5/16, that's quarter.
Smaller.
So essentially the pin steps down 5/16 to quarter, so it can't move that way, and then the split pin to stop it going back the other way. So that all should be happy to go on. As I said, we've got the arms and everything off. This here is essentially a pilot for, where's my finger? There it is. For this here, so we're going to clean this up. And then, yeah, we'll get to putting it on. This link here goes up to this is the in and out selector for the gear to engage the dog clutch. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is set up a time lapse, and you can watch us as we get them together and figure out what we do and don't know. Righto, so I don't know how much you could see in the time lapse there, but we've got it all bolted up. A little bit of fiddling around, figuring out what was going on. These were actually on the wrong side. Someone had them set up to go in and just put a pin through, but this is the correct way to do it with a bolt. But yeah, it's all hooked up, and we're just checking to see if there's any oil in the gearboxes. I mean, there's really nothing in that one, but that's all right. And check the chain drive as well, dude. Got to get past the chain. There's nothing in either of them. That's all right. We'll pour a bit of oil in both, and then we can see if this thing's going to turn. I mean, it turns by hand, so it should turn. Okay, we'll start up the tractor. It should start. There it goes. Alright, I'll put it in gear. Might have already been in gear actually. I can't remember which way to do it. Anyway, we'll see if we can lift it. Oh, I can't remember which way to put this thing in gear. There we go, now it should be in gear. There it goes. Trying to lift. Okay. Maybe we pull the jacks out so I can lower it. Alright, that's just pulling the jacks out. I'm going to lower it down. Now we lift it back up. That might be as far as it goes. Alright, well I guess that's as far as it goes. That works. So now I guess I clutch it, engage. So we engage that, push that forward to engage it. There we go, and I can see the blade spinning under there. Alright, so there it is. Blade spinning, all seems happy. A few more things to free up as far as these pins to adjust the rear hood and whatnot. But other than that, all seems to work perfectly. And if I do this lever here, do that, it's not spinning. Works perfectly. Got to be happy with that. Is it still sitting on those blocks? Alright, that's right, we can fix that. Cool. So here it is, it's mostly done. There's still a few little things we want to do with the tractor, but and a few little maintenance things, but essentially this this project is finished. The hoe's on there. Once we free up these pins and stuff, it'll all move nicely, but otherwise it spins, it lifts, it does everything it's supposed to do. Little tractor runs nice, everything fits up nicely in here. So, got to say we're very happy with it. And we had to get both, well, we had to move the other one Fergy out to get it out of the shed anyway, but it's nice to have both Fergies lined up together. It's a good shot, I reckon. Okay, so as you can see, she's pretty much done. Dad's obviously done 90% of the work on this. He's done an awesome job. A few little things we want to still tweak. Water pump's a bit funny. There's a few seized pins on the rotary hoe, but essentially you could take it out and use it exactly as it is. So, but it's come together really well. It's exactly what we wanted, and yeah, it's nice to have both tractors in one photo. And you know, we definitely plan on taking them somewhere together at some stage, and you know, put on a show and see if we can you know, dig a hole with the hoe, see how it operates. I've never used one, so it'll be good. Yeah, so like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.